Where are we going today with a product review? This is a cracker. This is a good one. Just what we've been waiting for. This is the Seesii mini chainsaw cordless system with 2 batteries, up to 6-inch diameter, with an auto lube train. Look at the case that comes in. Look at that. Proper hard case. Right, without further ado, if you want more information on this as I'm going through it and you're thinking about buying one, or you want more technical information that I might not give, check out those links in the description down there below. But what we're going to do, we're going to open it up, show you the contents, and all being well, we'll give it a bit of a demonstration. Let's get in to what's in this rugged, beautiful case. Right, let's get it opened up and have a quick look at what we've got. Right. So we've got a little container. So this does not come with a chain oil for a chainsaw, so you make sure you've got some chainsaw oil, so you can use this for topping up the chainsaw, which I'll show you in a minute. And we'll also need to lubricate the blade at some stage. There's a little Phillips screwdriver which is going to be part of how we adjust the cutter blade if you've never used one of these. We'll just take this out for the moment. We have got the Seesii instruction manual for the cordless mini chainsaw, the model 6C8S. And remember, with anything like this, it's always safety first. So comprehensive insurance instructions you've got here. Put that there so the wind doesn't stop it. We've got some eye protectors. Just open up here. So if you're using your chainsaw, make sure you've got these on, as I say, safety first. We've got a pair of protective gloves for using, which are quite stretchy and simple to do, which we'll put on in a moment. We've got a spare chain. We'll come to the chain in a moment. So this is a mini quarter 6-inch chain. We've got a power plug, because we've not only got one, but we've actually got 2 lithium 21-volt batteries, which are really good. So you can have one charging if you've got one in use. And then this is the actual chainsaw itself. So without further ado, what we need to do, we're going to need to take off the cap here, and we're just going to fill this up with some chainsaw oil. Make sure you do that before you start to use this. Alright, so just giving it a little top up, so a little bit of oil there to keep it clean. And we've got a little prime nipple here, which we'll be using to pump through the oil for lubrication purposes in a bit. The chain has got a guard on it, so make sure you take the guard off before you're using. And this here is to stop any bits of wood or chippings flipping up and catching you in the eye. Whatever you do, once this is on, keep your fingers away from here. And it's worthwhile, if you've never used a chainsaw before, noting which way the chain goes here. And I mentioned earlier, you can adjust the chain with this to slacken it off, and then you use a screwdriver here to get the tension correct. And you need to have just literally a couple of mil of tension. Don't over tighten the chain, but obviously don't have it too slack. And as I say, you can slacken it off, and if you wanted to, you can adjust and tweak. And again, if you need to sharpen the chain or take the chain off with another one, you unscrew this, make sure you get the chain on the right way around, and off you go. So it's fairly straightforward. What I am going to do, I am just going to manually I'm just going to put a little bit of oil on here with my fingers, but you can, if you wanted to, use a bottle here to put some oil in, and then you can just make sure that the chain has got some chainsaw oil on it. There we go. Look at that there, nice and compact, isn't it? Okay, so as I say, I've charged up both batteries. Fairly straightforward. There's a little slot there. That's just where you put in your power lead here. As I say, it comes with a UK 3-pin power plug. In we go. Fairly straightforward. And you're not going to be able to see this too well. Can you see? but by pressing the power button there, we've got 4 lights on. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up or not, because it's quite light out. And basically, I don't know if you can see now, the little nipple here has got the oil in it, which just prime it up. To power it on, you can't press the button, you've got to press the button here for safety. Off it goes. Simple as that. You can't press the button on its own, it won't work without its own. You have to press the combination of them both. And so I've got a tissue here, and say I've just lubricated up that chain before. There we are with that. So the timing of this this arriving has been perfect. So we cut down a load of hedging some time back. So here in the UK, as I'm recording this, we're in nesting season. So whatever you do, you don't go bludgeoning into hedges and trees and things like that while nesting season is underway. Or if you do because you've got to, make sure there are no bird nests in there. So this was all cut down a wee while back, and as you can see, we've got a great big pile, and what we've got is different lengths that we cut, and it's all intertwined. And what we need to do, we need now to start sawing some of this to make it manageable, because we're going to be taking it down to our recycling centre, the dump, the tip, or whatever you like to call it. And obviously these crowns at the top, if we can start to cut this down into manageable pieces, it will make life so much easier. So again, as I say, it's fairly straightforward. Make sure that chain has definitely got lube on it. And just to show you where we are with it, I mean, these are only quite small bits at the moment, but you can see how easy that was. But we can make our way through this now. And everything is becoming manageable straight away, nice and simple. And we can find some larger bits. As I say, we want to get all these crowns off here, so it's just like cutting through butter. Really simple. So we can make our way with all of this now. Again, always safety first. So we'll just come down and show you the bottom of some hedging that we cut, which I can cut back and just show you in a little bit more detail. So this is where we'd cut, and again, just to show you that we can take this even lower. And if you look at that for a perfect, small, clean cut, and we can take this down even further. So again, so there's a bramble in there. If you're looking for something so just again, look at the clean cut on this. So simple and portable, and as I say, if this battery starts to run down, you can get the one that you've got on charge and swap them over. Let me just go and find amongst this lot here. I can see a bit of a chunkier bit of hedging that we did. So again, safety first. Whatever you do, make sure you're stable and you've got protective things on. So I've got my glasses on and some gloves on, but this is quite a big chunk here. And will it cut? Will it deal with this? Again, I'm one-handed. And look at that there. Absolute a dodger, isn't it? just like cutting through butter. So I'll just show you another thing that we are going to be wanting to cut back shortly in our front garden. We've got this sort of hedging thing in our garden here that we are going to be removing. I'm not going to take it all out now. If you're following my vlogs, you may know my name's Neil Taylor. I'm a campsite warden and I look after campsites for a living. And recently we bought a property near a campsite that I'm working at, which I'm busy doing jobs on and things like that. And my wife is the gardener. So she's going to take control of this, and I know Sandra is going to be able to use this, and I'm going to feel safe that it's going to be in safe hands with Sandra. So all I'm going to do now is, I'm not going to take this right back, but just to show you what's going on. So these are really grown up here, but if we just wanted to start to cut some of these back, so again, we have been in here, there is no nesting birds or anything, and as you can see, it is painfully simple, and down will come the branches. As I say, I'm not going to do that right now because I need Sandra to be here with me, because when we cut this back we are going to be also digging out the roots of this and actually removing it. So there we are. It is Impulse Seesii, the portable cordless mini chainsaw that will be of use to any gardener or anybody that's got plants or shrubs or hedging or branches or trees or anything like that to actually be controlling. So back at the nurseries, which is the holiday part that I work at, later on in the year when we're cutting back our hedges, which we're not going to do right now because we're in nesting season, if you've been watching my vlogs, you'll know that I've been using a great big almighty chainsaw up on a pair of ladders, really heavy, quite dangerous to be honest, where we've now got this, which is super light and super portable. And so it comes bang with that case. Look at that. What more is there to say? It's just simple. So again, it's just give you a quick look around it. It's so simple. And I'd say just get the batteries in and out. Just unclip like that, so you can take one on charge, one in use, click on, and there you go. So if you want more information on this one, do check out those links down there below. As I say, you've got the sort of guard on here which is stopping any of the cuttings coming at you. Always safety first, keep out of the way, out of the reach of young children or young people. Make sure you read the instructions and be sensible with it, because this is a proper tool. Again, just look how quick and simple it is for that mini chainsaw. As I say, always keep your fingers well away from the cutter blades, the chain, and keep well clear from your body and your legs and things like that when you're in use. But joy to use. Hope you've liked that. If you did, smash the like button, that'd be absolutely wonderful. And again, there are links down there in the description below if you're interested in buying one of these.